Hello, this is Dr. Awitan. Today I'm going to teach you how to stay healthy. My question is, are you willing to help solve the serious world health crisis that confronts us for more than 100 years? If by doing it, you are going to be healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Here is my qualification to teach you. I believe I am qualified to teach you how to stay healthy because I am a medical doctor by profession, board certified orthopedic surgeon by specialty. I am retired now, who had been in private practice for 33 years and had served as occupational medicine physician for 7 years, had served with the rank of major in the U.S. Army Medical Corps for a couple of years, a martial artist with black belt in Taekwondo, Korean Karate, and black belt in Kalisilat, stick fighting, Philippines martial arts, a health researcher, author of the eBook www.200diseases.com, global ambassador of Shop Fremart, and the fact that I have personally educated myself about the primary causes of diseases and what can be done to help the body heal itself. And I am a healthy 87-year-old, so I believe I am qualified to teach you how to stay healthy. Now, here is what to take care to be healthy. To attain our optimal health, we have to take care of our physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial health. Research shows that some exercise is needed for our health. Excessive exercise, however, is not necessary. There is no professional athlete that reaches 100 years. Their average longevity is about 61 years, except for football players whose average longevity is only 52 years. You cannot depend on our medical doctors to teach you to live longer. The average longevity of Americans is 76 years compared to medical doctors' longevity, which is only 58 years. Now, here's our serious world health crisis. We have a serious world health crisis because medical doctors are treating us with pharmaceutical drugs which only treat symptoms of disease, except antibiotics, but do not cure disease. What do doctors do when they see a patient with high blood pressure? They prescribe drugs that lower blood pressure. When they see a patient with high blood sugar, they prescribe medications to lower blood sugar, but they do not cure them because they do not address the primary cause of disease. The drugs doctors prescribe are designed to be taken for life. It has been estimated that from the time the doctor begins to prescribe the medication up to the time of the patient's death, the doctor receives at least $750,000. And I do not know how much the insurance company pays for the drugs during that duration of treatment. What I know is prescription drug expenditure in the United States from 1960 to 2019 is $360.3 billion. That is 360.3 billion with a B dollars. That's equivalent to $6.10 billion every year. Prescription drugs have side effects. How many patients read the warning enclosed with the prescription? Research has found that fewer than 10% of the people examine their drug containers for that colorful warning stickers that sometimes appear on the bottle. Prescription drugs, with exception of antibiotics, just treat symptoms but do not cure. Cure is only what the body can do if we remove toxins from the body. Avoid taking in more toxins into our bodies and supply our cells with nutrients that they lack and need to begin functioning normally again. Mineral deficiency is a cause of disease. No medical doctor can disprove the fact that the Nobel laureate Linus Pauling said that every sickness and every disease can be traced to a mineral deficiency. I am really excited that John Austin has provided us with well-selected products, necessary nutrients which are minerals, vitamins, essential amino acids, and fatty acids that are needed by our body to function normally. These well-selected products address the four causes of chronic diseases, which are namely, number one, dehydration. Number two, lack of minerals in our cells. Number three, lack of oxygen in our cells. And number four, accumulation of toxins in our body. I make no claims of prevention or cure for these products. I am only reporting what I have researched and learned from the doctors, researchers, scientists, nutritionists, and clinicians. You do not need to be a rocket scientist to understand that when your car runs out of fuel, that you need to refuel. The human body runs on pure water and minerals, and when your cells become dehydrated and get depleted of minerals, they shrivel up, making it easy for viruses and diseases to attack, which then leads to disease and premature death. Hydration drops is one of the several products that I have found that can help your cells and organs to function properly due to being fully mineralized and hydrated. I know patients who could not be cured of psoriasis using standard medical treatment. However, one Russian study shows that psoriasis patients recovered after taking chaga mushroom. Our emotion affects our health. If we are depressed, has anger inside of us and keep no forgiveness in our hearts, our immune system does not function well. So we have to do a careful confrontation of the attitudes and conflicts that are undermining our immune system. If we have a good relationship with our Lord, we are at peace. If we have money, and especially if we are financially free, we are able to afford good nutrition and the necessary nutrients that our body needs. Many times I receive calls from patients who saw our products, but they could not afford to buy them. So they would just go to their family doctors who can prescribe pharmaceutical drugs that they can get from the pharmacy because insurance pays. The necessity of second opinion. We have already learned that medicine is a big business. Unlike any business, when money is involved, there can be dishonesty. When money is involved, there can always be a temptation to lie on the part of a doctor, a lawyer, a mechanic, plumber, or any service professional when it comes to needing help with a problem you are not capable of fixing. A second opinion is always recommended unless your mechanic or doctor tells you they can solve your problem quickly and inexpensively without any side effects. So, what is the important lesson here? Always get a second opinion. Like when your car mechanic says he needs to replace your car's transmission, or when a doctor says you need a major operation, or radiation therapy, or chemotherapy treatment. The 200 Diseases.com ebook. I encourage you to read my ebook, www.200diseases.com. The contents of that ebook are a product of my 5 years of research on how to stay healthy. Go to the table of contents on the left-hand side, where you will see the symptom or disease. And when you click on it, you will be directed to a page where you can read about the explanation and the recommended products. Now here is my disclaimer. Any products that I recommend are products that I personally research to make sure that what I am using and recommending to others is safe, pure, and highly effective. I make no claims of prevention or cure, and these products are not in any way a substitute for professional advice. I am only reporting what I have learned from other doctors, researchers, scientists, nutritionists, and clinicians. Our products have not been evaluated by the FDA. This information is for educational purposes only. You are advised to consult your family physician whenever you're starting a new regimen, especially if you're taking medications for blood pressure or blood sugar or anticoagulants, because the dosages of these medications may have to be reduced as the body returns to homeostasis. Now, why educate yourself about nutrients? For men, are you taking prescription drugs for your high blood pressure that causes erectile dysfunction and render you impotent? For everyone, are you taking a prescription medication for your diabetes that causes more risk of heart attack, stroke, Parkinson's disease, or Alzheimer's disease? Are you taking prescription medication for cholesterol that causes Alzheimer's disease, or prescription for gout that causes peripheral neuropathy? Do you know that you have options to avoid the above side effects? Are you aware that the Journal of the American Medical Association, JAMA, has reported that fatal adverse drug reactions are the leading cause of death in the United States today? Do you know that antibiotic-resistant infections kill over 100,000 patients? That's 100,000 patients each year. We must become fully informed of all options and use our inalienable right to choose natural remedies over conventional medical practices as much as we can. Your personal education will make you learn to provide your cells with nutrients so that your body can heal and cure itself. You will learn how to provide oxygen to your cells, how to avoid taking in more toxins into your body, and remove toxins from it with the right nutrients and health products. Don't get me wrong. Of course, we have to trust our medical doctors when you are bleeding, when you have an accident with broken bones, have a gunshot wound, when you are in shock for some reason. Rush to the hospital emergency room and medical doctors can save your life. Our personal education is a necessity. We people have to wake up from our prolonged slumber, unaware what is happening to our health. We have to realize that we have a serious health crisis, that our present medical establishment of conventional medicine does not address the primary cause of disease. Now, here is the origin of medical education and health care. Personal education taught us about the origin of medical education and healthcare industry. We now know that the Morgans, the Rockefellers, financed surgery, radiation therapy, and synthetic drugs. The Rockefellers and Carnegie donated money to medical schools. The Rockefellers donated $100 million. That's $100 million to medical education in the early 1900s. that skewed the whole thing in the direction of the pharmaceutical drugs. Doctors from that point forward in history would be taught to prescribe pharmaceutical drugs. This created our serious world health crisis of people dying of chronic diseases because conventional medicine is treating symptoms of disease but does not address the primary causes of disease. What is the solution to this crisis? I strongly believe education of the masses, strong faith, and God's infinite power will eventually solve this problem. Matthew 17:20 says, "If you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, you shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you." Then Matthew 21:22 says, "And all things you shall ask in faith believing, you shall receive." Why do I believe the solution will happen? Because I can see the trend. Follow the progression with me. First, we have John Austin's vision of building the largest company in the world that carries nutritional products. Number two, then we have the birth of 200diseases.com eBook that teaches people to control their health issues, nutrition, and well-being. Number three, the creation of well-selected Shop Fremart products that work. Number four, the participation of Shop Fremart members and leaders in sharing the love. Number five, the discovery and appointment of Dr. Stan Harris as official chief trainer of Shop Fremart to help promote the Fremart story to the world. I believe all the above are divine interventions orchestrated by God for the solution of this serious world health crisis. God created the human body in such a fashion that when you get toxins out of the body and get the proper minerals inside, the body will heal and cure itself. This free membership shopping club, Shop Fremart, has given over 73,000 members. That's over 73,000 members all over the world the opportunity to help stop people from dying of chronic diseases and become healthier, wealthier, and wiser. The strong leadership, experience, and dedication of our founder and CEO, John Austin, who even goes out of his comfort zone to help our members 2 times a day, Mondays to Thursdays, promoting the cookie cutter plan for our businesses so that determined and committed people would earn at least $12,595 in 9 weeks. The outstanding performance of Dr. Stan Harris, aka Dr. Breakthrough, as chief trainer for Chef Fremart, who does what he says to promote Chef Fremart to the world with his 21-day breakthrough challenge and his advanced breakthrough challenge and his books designed to help you achieve a major breakthrough in your life in 21 days or less by educating you, motivating you, and helping you to take your cookie cutter plan all the way to the finish line where you will receive the personal breakthrough you are envisioning after choosing one of the packages. All we need are action, commitment, focus, strong faith, and prayers to teach others to join the movement. I have a strong faith and trust that in the United States, God will enlighten our legislators and those in power to realize this and act to solve the serious world health crisis. It may not happen during this generation, but my strong faith tells me that the future educated and enlightened generations will make this happen. However, since the solution will not happen soon, my recommendation is we have to educate ourselves. We have to read the www.200diseases.com ebook. Check the products that we recommend after you sign up for free at your sponsor's referral link. Or if you do not have a sponsor, sign up for free on my link. And that link is http://freemartstory.com. By doing that, you are part of the movement. We need your help. My question is, are you willing to help solve the serious world health crisis that confronts us for more than 100 years? If by doing it, you are going to be healthier, wealthier, and wiser. Thank you, and God bless you.